Thank you for playing.
All right, I'm here with My Ticket Home. Each of you look at the camera and say your name and what you do in the band.
Marshall, and I play drums.
My name's Nick, I play bass and I sing.
I'm Matt, and I play guitar.
I'm Derek, I play guitar and sing.
So how you guys doing today at Skate and Surf?
Good, dude. This has been a kick-ass show. The weather took a little shitty turn.
It started to rain for a minute. It's kind of cold. That's the only thing.
But it's
cold.
awesome.
I've got goosebumps a little bit maybe, but it's all good. Other than that,
Yeah. Is this being your first time at a big music festival like this?
We've actually played the last thing that Game Changer and John D put on, that Festival, actually here in Six Flags.
I would say this is bigger.
Yeah,
this is
bigger.
we played Never Say Never. It was a festival in Texas. I would say it was like this size, but we don't get to do them very often, so we are always very excited. Yeah, so very cool.
When did the band first start?
July 2008. That's when, July 2008, yeah. So we're coming up on almost 5 years now? Almost? Yeah, pretty wild. Yeah, I know. It's fucking crazy.
When did you guys first...
Can we swear?
Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. I'll edit it.
Fuck.
When did you guys first meet and become a band?
Well, I met this dude at birth.
Punch like that. You probably
He's my brother, so.
You probably don't have to hunch over.
Alright.
Yeah, we're brothers, and then I met Matt.
Ex-bass player was my cousin.
Yeah, our old bass player was his cousin, so I've known Matt for a couple years.
Yeah.
And then Derek, you were in another band. So.
Yeah, old band, and then we just became boys.
Face the camera, bro.
We just became boys.
Yeah, so we've known each other for a while now.
When did you all first start playing music on your own?
I started playing drums when I was 9 years old, and I took music lessons. We both did. We took.
Yeah, I would have been like 12. That's pretty wild. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, we played for like a couple years before we started the band, but we didn't play like seriously or heavily, just like dabbled at home and stuff like that. So it was cool.
Yeah, how about you guys?
You guys come up.
Well, I started playing drums when I was 10, and then I started playing guitar when I was 13. So,
When did you start playing music?
Like 7th grade, I started playing guitar. I'd say. Since then.
Nice.
Do you guys remember your first gig?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, very well. That was a lot of fun.
A local venue called The Basement.
Yeah, we were playing and we were the first band and we were doing the sound check, but we took so long to set up because we didn't know what we were doing. And they opened the doors while we were doing our sound check, so like people were funneling in while we're like playing our songs. And I remember it was the strangest thing. So it was not.
That went good?
Oh yeah, the first show was sweet. We had like all of our friends came out and shit. It was like. We played for like 200 people our first show, which seemed like the most massive crowd ever at the time, so it was fucking sweet.
What are the band's influences?
Band's influences? We'll go.
I mean, as far as music goes,
Bands, yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Rage Against the Machine. They've been my favorite band since I was.
Slipknot, Korn, fucking Limp Bizkit,
yeah, Deftones for sure.
Incubus, System of a Down, Dillinger Escape Plan. Not really an influence actually that much. I just love that band. So I don't know.
Why do you guys want to get into this genre of music?
I started wanting to do it because I had friends that were in bands and fucking they played like back when like screamo was like first starting and shit. Not that we're screamo now, but that's like when I first found it. I dated some girl that was into that kind of music, and I never heard screaming or anything like that, and I thought it was so fucking cool. And like I went to like one of their shows, and it was just like there's nothing more energetic or anything like out there really. So it's just appealing that way. So I think it's really sweet.
What do you guys like doing music? What do you guys like doing when you're not playing music?
Hanging out. I like to fish. I haven't gotten to recently.
Fishing. Me and Derek were really heavily into skateboarding before we started music. He used to be sponsored and shit. He's actually good. I just suck. So, how about you, man?
I just hang out with my friends. Don't really do anything.
Yeah, chill. Anything else?
Skate. That's about it.
Yeah, skate.
What's the craziest thing that's happened to you guys while on tour?
Oh, dude.
We almost died a couple times. We had carbon monoxide poisoning from our van. just long story short, we almost died. It sucked. We like woke up in the middle of a Walmart parking lot, fucking like sprawled out in our underwear, freaking opened the van doors, and like just this blinding white fucking hot. We were in like Oklahoma. It was like one of those scenes in a military movie where a grenade goes off and your ears are ringing and crap. It was not a good time.
What do you guys aspire your sound to be? Like, what do you want people to think of when they hear your music?
Well, we just finished a new CD actually, and so it's not out or anything like that. Nobody knows what it sounds like yet, but all the people that we have showed in the band say it sounds like older, like 90s kind of stuff, like older new metal stuff. Like it sounds like our influences, basically.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted
we
to
kind of
sound
leave
like.
that open to interpretation. We don't really know what it sounds like. It just sounds like us.
Yeah, I want it to sound like good, heavy music that's not trendy and not stupid, and that's just that people like. I don't know. Hopefully, they'll think it sounds good.
Yeah, so the title of your new album, you announced, is going to be called Strangers Only. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So how was it working on that album, the whole process?
Awesome. It was a great time.
A lot of hard work, but it turned out great. Yeah.
We had 3 months off to write it, and I lived in my house. I don't think I left my house but once a week maybe, just fucking working our asses off demoing and stuff. And then we went to Will Putney. Actually, he's here in Jersey, down by Jersey City, and we went to the studio there, and it was like our first time ever traveling out of state to go to like a big studio or anything like that. And it couldn't have gone any better, honestly. We're really happy with it, so it's cool.
What things are you going to do different this time around with this CD than your last one?
Honestly, man, it's just better music in my opinion. It's more like those influences. Like when we wrote our last record, we had never even toured. We never been on a tour, never did anything, like had never traveled anywhere. We really had no idea what we were doing, to be perfectly honest. We started writing that record because we couldn't get on any tours. And so we were like, well, we have nothing else to do. So this one, it's awesome because it's like, it finally feels like people will actually see us as the band we've wanted to be.
Yeah, and it's almost a completely different lineup.
Yeah, it's different, like
different people. We create different music. You know?
I think it's fucking sweet, man. It's what we want to be doing, you know what I mean? And so that's like we're all already so satisfied with it that at this point I don't even care what else happens, you know what I mean? So it's cool.
What approach do you take to write your music?
What's that?
What approach do you take to write your music?
Dude, anything. I heard this on a documentary. It was called A Happy Mistake. You'll just be sitting there riffing, just trying to write something cool, and then one little change will happen. Like, what was that? Go back, and honestly, just whatever sparks some creativity.
Yeah. I think this album's definitely a lot more coherent. Like all our past records, all the songs have kind of been all over the place because I always thought in my head like, oh, if every song sounds too much the same, like it's like a cop out or like your band sucks, like you can't think of anything else. But there's a difference between that and like having a cohesive sound and not like having your record go all over the place. And like we just listen to bands that we like, and when I hear a band I like, I'm like, I want to have, something that makes me feel like that part did, or a part like that was fucking sweet, let's do something like that song or whatever. Like, just bands we like, you know what I mean? That's about really it.
So who writes the lyrics for the songs?
I do. I write all the lyrics.
Where do you get the inspiration for this?
I recently have just become obsessed with Nirvana. They're one of my all-time favorite bands, and like just diving into what they did with their musical career and who they were as people and all that kind of shit. And so I really, really like Kurt's lyrics, and so I just spent a lot of time like studying his stuff. And one of Matt's friends, Perry, has like a copy of his journal. They like have that in circulation. It's like something you can buy. It's like a novelty item, and it's got like all this artistic stuff that he was drawing and like all this crazy shit. So I just got really into that, man, and I have my own journal, and I do that kind of shit. And that's just kind of how the lyrics came out. And I wouldn't say anything in particular inspires me. It's just I want to write stuff that sounds cool.
Life.
Yeah, just that's about it, really.
If you could tour with any band, who would it be?
Dead or alive? Living? Doesn't matter.
The Beatles.
Slipknot.
Justin Bieber.
Nice.
Now take me on tour, dog.
Yeah. JB, what's up? Fucking, yeah, dude, all the bands we listed as influence, man. Anybody. Limp Bizkit, fucking System of a Down, I don't know, Foo Fighters, anybody, you know what I mean? All the bands that we like. The Chariot, Norma Jean, those kind of bands. That'd be fucking awesome. Dillinger, that'd be cool. Converge. I don't know. I'm going on too much now.
Hopefully something like that happens.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right. Why did you guys decide on the name My Ticket Home for the band?
Huh.
Sounded cool.
No, I saw some dude with a username on YouTube. His username was My Ticket Home, and I thought it sounded cool. And then we were trying to come up with band names, and I said My Ticket Home, and it was the best thing we could come up with at the time. So everyone was like, yeah, that's cool. So that's literally it. It's got no cool meaning or anything like that. So unfortunately.
Do you guys have any tours planned for the rest of the year?
Yeah, man. You guys want to say anything about the tour?
Yeah, we're touring in the summer with For All I Am and Siler.
Yeah.
Gonna do like a 2-part thing. The first part's on the East Coast of the United States, and the second half's like the West Coast.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Pretty sweet. It's a headliner. We're doing like basically we're gonna be playing our whole new record in its entirety. We'll play a couple old songs probably, but basically the main point is for like people to come out and hear the new shit and like just get involved and stuff like that. I mean, we're trying to make it as intimate as possible. It's not going to be like a huge tour or nothing. It's just a headliner, and like if you come out to the show, you can hear some of the record, play a song on our computer at the merch table, something like that. I don't know. We're gonna try to figure something out. And yeah, man, we just want to enjoy the summer and just have fun. So East Coast, West Coast, we're gonna try to do it. So it'll be cool.
Is the tour going to be before the album or after?
It's gonna be before, so that'll be cool because we're gonna try to have like a single out or a music video out or something at least, so the new stuff people will know. But it's basically just come, get on board with the new shit, come check it out. So that's basically what we're trying to do.
So is there anything you guys like to say to your fans before we go?
Fucking
Love you guys.
new record, man. Yeah, just a lot of new shit, new everything. Come see shows, support music that you like. I already said about the tour. Don't be these fucking miming. Insert tour promo. No, yeah, just check us out. Anything like that. Just if we're playing near you, come see us. Come hang out. We just want to play crazy shows. So please come out. And that's it. Thank you for the interview. That's the other thing.
This was Dominic with My Ticket Home for WUTT. Check him out.
Awesome. Later, y'all.
All right.
Woo!